would I code review your Python code review? It's pretty meta, code reviewing a code review. You want me to look at the commit list? Or what? What'd you mean? What'd you game project whatever? What'd you want me to look at exactly? From your first commit? Oh, the changes that you made? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Removed useless comment. That's not removing useless comment, but I'll let that pass. Sure, I agree that's useless. Convert variable names to camel case from camel case to snake case. Okay, looks good. So you're also changing function names. So instead of variable names, you could say variables and functions or whatever. Also, you don't need, in the very summary, you don't need to say as recommended by pip8. You can write that as a separate paragraph so it doesn't get all truncated and stuff. Also, you could say, instead of converted, rename. Rename is a better verb because you're changing the name. Then you could say rename variables from instead of converted variable names from. You just have renamed variables from. So it's even fewer words if you use rename. But yeah, snake case is better. Or, I mean, it's debatable, but sure. Yeah, you also have this really long thing, and GitHub truncates it, or like, splits it up. To Mormonism. Yeah. It's Python. Of course it's snake case. DC. The heck does that mean? Is that the original author? Yeah. I don't know why they signed every function. Yeah, that's a good commit. I like that commit. Removed redundant decorations from pick item. Yeah, again, put this in a separate put the details in a separate paragraph so it doesn't get noisy and split up like this. Reformat print statements using, So instead of saying what you're doing in your message, explain why you're doing it. So instead of saying you changed it from this to this, say improved readability. Because if that's your goal, to improve readability, then that's what you should say. And in the details, you say how you did it, or maybe it's just obvious by looking at the commit. Like obviously you're using dedent. You don't need to tell me that in the message. But maybe somebody isn't familiar with triple things, so you could say, well, you're just saying triple quotes. You're not saying multi-line string or anything. So maybe, I don't know. Print Game over. Oh, this looks dumb. This looks dumb. I think this would be much better if it was using for loops or something. Because this is kind of cryptic. It's using advanced things where it's not necessary. And you're putting this whole big string in memory instead of just streaming it. I don't know why these are printed twice anyway. I don't understand, but whatever. Sure. Does ddent remove the leading and trailing new line and stuff? What's a few bits? Oh, well, I guess you are in Python. Like you're changing. This is beautiful. So I think the changes he made were good. Uh-oh. Did you forget this in the previous commit? In this? GPS grid. Maybe in this one? Yeah, you forgot to update GPS grid. So a tool like PyFlakes could tell you that, or Flake8 will tell you you done goofed there. Let's go here. What's this file called? Guess there's only one file. GPS grid. Yeah. Got some red here. If you run Flake8 on, not the HTML, you get so much shit. You got undefined name, OS, and sys as well. But where is it? Yeah, undefined name, GPS grid. It's in there. I have Flake8 piping to my editor, so that's why it shows up here as red. So if I change it to grid, the red goes away. There's all these OS and sys errors. This is the thing you deleted in the next commit, but it's telling me. I imagine PyCharm would complain as well. Anyway. Yeah, that's in the wrong commit. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh, come on. You're including too many people. Simplify conditionals, remove unnecessary parentheses and unnecessary variables. Yeah. Yep. Looks good. uh. Yeah, you know, make multiple paragraphs in your messages. GPS grid. Okay. Reworked the elif into an else. So for your other commits, you're not changing the behavior. For this one, you are, I guess. So what I do in my commit messages, if I'm refactoring something and not changing the behavior, I say this commit should not change behavior to make it clear that I'm just refactoring the code, I'm changing what it looks like, but I'm not changing any behavior that you can observe by running the program, aside from maybe making it slower or faster accidentally. Like if you're renaming the variables, I would say this commit should not change behavior because it shouldn't. And if it does, then there's a bug in the commit. Well, yeah. And that would contrast it with something like this, which does change the behavior, I assume. That's just something I do if I'm making a refactor commit. Remove useless variables. Yipes. Clicker? What is clicker? I guess that wasn't used ever. Okay, that makes sense. And then here you're changing that to an elif. So in combat. Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of hard to read this diff, but that's just GitHub. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Cool, I like that change. I'm halfway there. I could skip this one. Oh, okay. Yeah. Refactored initialization of using Python's blah, 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 blah. Just say refactored the initialization of that and that. And then new paragraph. Use blah and blah because it's more readable, or you so I would, yeah, I write my messages in a different way, but this should be the title. Everything else should be a separate paragraph, or maybe multiple paragraphs. It depends on stuff. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this. I don't like how this is on one line, though. I would put these on separate lines, because they're not... Yeah. Same here, I put those in separate lines. But otherwise, yeah, it's very good. Should it be imperative rather than past tense? I make my messages imperative, yes. But I'm not suggesting that you do that. I find it easier to write my messages if I think to write them imperatively. But I don't think that's necessary to write a good message. It often gets rid of a character, like, or two. You just delete these two characters and now it's suddenly shorter. But overall, I think you're refactoring really well. You're taking it one step at a time instead of like a massive commit, which is like fix the code, you know. And your style seems good. So, yeah. You're definitely moving the project in the right direction, changing numbers with field names for attributes. That's definitely an improvement. Yeah. What? Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Here I would say consolidate duplication or deduplicate combat functions or something. I'd probably say duplicate, the word duplicate, or a deduplicate, because that's the crux of what you're doing. You're removing duplication. Or you could say generalize, but I use generalize to mean like if I don't remove like I guess deduplication would be a more specific thing in this case. Like if I have a function that works on integers, I can generalize it to work on floating point numbers or decimal numbers. So that's where I would use generalize. But here, I mean, you are generalizing because you're parameterizing it on the index, but you're also deduplicating, and I think that's more important than generalizing. So yeah, that's just word choice, I guess. Same here. Maybe. I prefer the old way, personally, but... And you remove this print. This print is gone. Yeah. I'm not going to look at the rest. But I get the idea, and I think it looks good. Whoops. Whoops indeed. Mm-hmm. Alright, good night. Have fun with that project. That's cool that you're taking somebody else's project and improving that. Maybe it was your own from a long time ago, I don't know. Can't tell.